Tyla has made the entire world dance, but there is one thing she has refused to let the world choreograph: her love life. The Grammy-winning South African superstar has become famous for her voice, her hypnotic dancing, her fashion and hits like Water. But when the cameras stop rolling and the conversation turns to romance, Tyla becomes surprisingly mysterious. Who is she dating? Has she ever had a serious boyfriend? Is there a secret man behind the songs? Is Tyla married? Does she have children? The internet has plenty of theories. But the truth is much simpler, and much more private. Tyla has carefully separated the woman the world sees from the personal life she keeps for herself. And that makes her romantic story one of the most intriguing parts of her biography. Tyla's approach to romance. Tyla became famous at an unusually young age. Born in 2002, she was still a teenager when she began releasing music professionally. By her early 20s, she had already become an international star. Her 2023 hit, Water, transformed her career almost overnight. Suddenly, millions of people were watching her. Fans wanted to know what she was wearing, what she was listening to, where she was going, who she was with, and, naturally, who she was dating. But Tyla has never made romance the center of her public identity. She talks about music. She talks about South Africa. She talks about fashion. She talks about her creative ambitions. But when it comes to her heart, she gives the public very little. And that seems to be deliberate. In a 2026 interview with The Times, when asked about her dating life, Tyla playfully responded, Am I not? You will never know. That one answer perfectly captures her strategy. Give fans a little mystery. Give them something to talk about. But don't give away everything. Tyla knows that privacy is a luxury, and she intends to keep it. Was Tyla dating before she became famous? This is where things become difficult to establish. Tyla has not publicly documented a long list of past relationships. Unlike some celebrities who openly discuss every former partner, she has kept much of her dating history away from the media. There have naturally been rumors and speculation. But there is an important difference between fans think these two are together, and the artist has confirmed the relationship. With Tyla, much of what circulates online falls into the first category. That means we should be careful about treating social media theories as biography. Her fans may notice chemistry. They may notice interactions. They may create theories. But unless Tyla confirms a relationship, it remains speculation. Tyla and Rema, the rumors that got fans talking. One of the most recognizable names associated with Tyla in romantic speculation is Nigerian singer Rema. The two are both major young African artists who have achieved international success. Rema's global breakthrough came with songs such as Calm Down, while Tyla became a worldwide sensation with Water. So when their names appeared together, fans naturally became curious. Could there be something romantic happening? Social media did what social media does best. It started investigating. Fans examined interactions. They looked at interviews. They watched appearances. And suddenly, theories began circulating. But here's the important part. There has been no definitive public confirmation from Tyla that she and Rema were in a serious romantic relationship. Tyla has spoken positively about Rema and has had playful interactions with him, but that alone doesn't establish a relationship. This is a perfect example of why celebrity romance stories can become complicated. Two young stars can admire one another. They can collaborate. They can joke around. They can have chemistry on camera, and the internet can immediately turn that into they're dating. But chemistry isn't confirmation. Why the Rema rumors were so interesting. There was another reason fans found the speculation entertaining. Tyla and Rema represent two of Africa's most successful young musical exports. Both have managed to take African sounds into mainstream international music. Both have massive young audiences. Both have worked with major global artists. And both have become symbols of a new generation of African pop. So, from a fan's perspective, the idea of the two together was almost too perfect. But Tyla has never publicly presented Rema as her confirmed boyfriend. And that's where the story ends. Rumor. Yes. Confirmed relationship. No. Tyla and Future. Another round of speculation. Another famous name that became connected to Tyla was American rapper Future. The two have had professional interactions, and Tyla's growing international career has brought her into the same entertainment circles as major American artists. Naturally, fans began asking whether their connection was more than music. But again, the evidence didn't support the romantic theories. In 2026, Tyla addressed speculation around Future and made it clear that their relationship was professional. She spoke positively about working with him and indicated that she enjoyed the collaboration. So this is another case where the internet created a romantic narrative that wasn't supported by a confirmed relationship. A studio session isn't a date. A collaboration isn't a marriage proposal. And Tyla has been willing to make that distinction. Why Tyla doesn't confirm everything? There is something refreshing about Tyla's approach. She doesn't seem interested in making every private experience into content. In the modern celebrity world, that's unusual. Many stars share relationships publicly. Some post couples photos. Some announce engagements online. Some turn breakups into songs, interviews and social media moments. Tyla has taken a different route. She seems to believe that some things are more valuable when they're kept private. And considering how quickly her career exploded, that decision may have protected her. Because fame can make relationships difficult. Imagine going on a simple dinner date and knowing someone might photograph you. Imagine being seen with a friend and waking up the next morning to headlines claiming you have a new boyfriend. Imagine every interaction being analyzed by millions of strangers. For Tyla, privacy isn't boring. It's freedom. Has Tyla ever had a serious boyfriend? There is no complete, publicly verified list of Tyla's previous romantic partners. She has not openly presented a detailed dating history to the public. That means we should avoid confidently naming people as her former boyfriends unless there is clear evidence from Tyla herself or highly reliable reporting. There may have been private relationships. There may have been casual dating. There may have been people she liked but never publicly dated. But the public doesn't know everything. And that's the point. A celebrity's silence isn't an invitation for people to fill in the blanks with rumors. Her music isn't necessarily her diary. One reason people speculate about Tyla's relationships is her music. Her songs often deal with romance, attraction, confidence and relationships. That makes listeners wonder, who is she singing about? But artists don't always write literally about their own lives. A singer can create a character. A songwriter can imagine a situation. A lyric can be inspired by someone else. Or a song can simply be designed to make people feel something. So while Tyla's music may explore romance, it doesn't automatically reveal who she's dating in real life. The song can be intimate without being a confession. Is Tyla married? Now for one of the biggest questions. Does Tyla have a husband? As of 2026, there is no publicly confirmed information that Tyla is married. There has been no verified announcement of a wedding. No confirmed husband has been publicly identified by Tyla. And no reliable public evidence indicates that she has secretly entered a marriage. So the answer is straightforward. Tyla is not publicly known to be married. If you encounter social media posts claiming otherwise, it's worth checking whether they're based on an actual statement from Tyla or simply recycled celebrity gossip. Why marriage may not be her priority right now. Tyla's career has moved incredibly quickly. She went from an aspiring young singer in South Africa to an internationally recognized artist in just a few years. She has had to deal with recording sessions, international travel, performances, tours, award shows, fashion events, interviews, collaborations, album releases, media attention. That's a lot for someone still in her 20s. Marriage is a major life decision. It requires time, trust, stability, privacy, and emotional readiness. Tyla has never suggested that she needs to rush into marriage simply because people expect it. And that's important. There is no deadline for finding the right person. Does Tyla have children? As of 2026, there is no publicly confirmed information that Tyla has children. She has not publicly announced becoming a mother. There is no confirmed child publicly associated with her. And motherhood has not been a major part of her public identity. Again, this doesn't mean we know every detail of her private life. It simply means that there is no reliable public confirmation that she currently has children. And considering her approach to privacy, that shouldn't come as a surprise. Tyla and motherhood in the future. Could Tyla have children someday? Absolutely. But whether she wants children, when she might want them, and what kind of family she ultimately wants are deeply personal questions. There is no need to invent answers for her. Right now, her public life is focused heavily on her career. She is continuing to build her catalog. She is expanding internationally. She's experimenting with her sound. She's becoming more involved in fashion. And she's developing into a major global artist. She has plenty of time to decide what she wants her personal future to look like. The world doesn't get to set Tyla's family timetable. She does. The pressure of being a young female superstar. There is another important dimension to Tyla's love life. Female celebrities often face enormous pressure to reveal their romantic lives. Fans want to know who they're dating. Media outlets speculate about their partners. Social media analyzes their friendships. And sometimes, women are judged based on whether they're single or in a relationship. Tyla has largely avoided allowing that pressure to dictate her choices. She's building her identity around her talent rather than around who she's dating. And that may become part of her legacy. She's proving that a woman can be famous without turning her relationship status into her brand. Her family's role in her love life. Tyla grew up in a close family. Her parents and siblings have been important parts of her life. That kind of upbringing may also influence how she approaches relationships. Her parents wanted her to have stability. They were cautious about her career. They wanted her to make thoughtful decisions. And Tyla has shown that she is capable of making her own choices while remaining close to her family. So if she eventually chooses marriage or motherhood, it seems likely that family will remain an important part of that chapter. But for now, there is no public evidence of a husband or children. Why fans should respect her privacy? There is something worth remembering when talking about celebrities. Just because someone is famous doesn't mean every part of their life belongs to the public. Tyla gives her fans music. She gives them performances. She gives them interviews. She gives them fashion moments. She gives them pieces of her personality. But she is allowed to keep some things private. And perhaps her mysterious love life is part of what makes her more intriguing. You don't have to know everything about someone to appreciate their art. The woman behind the mystery. Perhaps the most fascinating thing about Tyla's love life is that there isn't actually a dramatic confirmed romance story to tell. And that's exactly what makes it interesting. There are rumors. There are theories. There are famous names. There are moments fans interpret. But Tyla herself keeps the final answer behind a locked door. And maybe that's intentional. Because while the world knows her as the woman behind water, her private life belongs to Tyla. She can be playful without revealing everything. She can flirt with the camera without announcing who she loves. She can sing about relationships without telling the world exactly who inspired the lyrics. And she can be a global superstar while still maintaining boundaries. From a Johannesburg dream to a private life in the spotlight, Tyla's journey is remarkable. She was once a young girl in Johannesburg dreaming about music. She had to convince her parents to give her a chance. She took that chance. She released music. She became a global sensation. She won a Grammy, then another. And through all of that, she has managed to protect one important part of herself. Her private life. Maybe someday we'll hear a different story. Maybe she'll announce a serious relationship. Maybe she'll walk down the aisle. Maybe she'll become a mother. Or maybe she'll continue to keep those chapters completely private. Whatever happens, it should happen on Tyla's terms. Because the world already has her music. It already has her performances. It already has her voice. It already has the unforgettable rhythm of water. But when it comes to the person she loves, the person she marries, or whether she chooses motherhood, that's Tyla's story to tell. And for now, she's keeping the biggest secret of all. Who really has the heart of the woman who made the world dance? Only Tyla knows. And she's not telling.